Super round game number 2, folks, and it's the Hurricanes who get it done pretty emphatically over the Brumbies. 45-12 is a hammering, 7 tries to 2. Yesterday, first game at this new stadium, we saw the first point scorer, Sid Harvey. We got the first try scorer in Dallas McLeod. Now we have our first hat-trick man, and it's Fehe Finanga-Nofo, who's on a hell of a try-scoring run for the Hurricanes this season. It's like, what is the third hat-trick of the season? It's nuts. 4 tries for him. This is a walloping. The Brumbies were bad at times, and a lot of this credit I will give to the Hurricanes for sticking it to them defensively, but sometimes it's just poor execution from the Brumbies, passing to the dirt or the fine Canterbury grass, lineouts not going their way, missing touch or kicking dead. Just skills execution from the Brumbies was so bad at times, and the Canes were lethal, busting tackles, getting the ball wide to both their wingers. They got 6 tries from the wingers in this one. The starting wingers. So, crazy game. The Hurricanes are still the benchmark. Despite last week's loss away to the Chiefs, they are the benchmark side. We'll go through some of the key events and stats. We'll keep it pretty quick because I've got to get on the Blues game in a sec. But yeah, you guys can let me know your thoughts. Anzac jerseys was nice to see. Nice touch to commemorate Anzac Day from both sides. Kind of commemorative jerseys. So, classy. It's Anzac Day here in New Zealand and Australia. So, it's a chance for us to remember an important part of our history. Commemorated on the rugby field. But it was the Canes early. Tried to Finanga-Nofo. All the position, all the territory. Wide pass from Proctor. Try time number 1. Try time number 2 came not too long later. It was again Finanga-Nofo. He went round Meredith after a line-out move. Bang, bang. Canes are 14-0 up. The Brumbies had missed chances. Like they'd been into the Canes 22 and got nothing from it. Nothing. Frustrating from a Brumbies perspective, but you got to give the Canes a lot of credit. And, I mean, the Canes missed a few as well. Knock-ons. Jordy Barrett knocked on. They knocked on a metre out. But they were able to then go and get another chance later and take it, whereas the Brumbies, in the first half in particular, were just totally unable to do so. Proctor and Finanga-Nofo looked up again. To the third try, the hat-trick try, which made it 19 points to 0. Nice step back inside from the try scorer. So 19 points to 0 is pretty much... Is that game over? Well, the Brumbies had a chance before half-time, but Meredith kicked the ball dead when it was a prime opportunity to go deep down in the Canes 22. 19-0 half-time. Canes have had the possession. They've had 3 line breaks to 1, and they've had 25 defenders beaten to 4. Flip that on its head, that's the missed tackle count. How do you miss almost 50, half of 50? You're on course to miss 50 tackles in a game if you keep missing that many tackles. That's the Brumbies. Whereas 4 by the Canes. It's nuts. Second half, they did finally get some passes to stick in the Brumbies midfield, so that was at least a nice way. I mean, Corey Toole had a great pop ball to set that one up, so the Brumbies did get on the board 19-5, but they conceded immediately after. Morby, who would have been jealous on the other wing, got himself on the board after Almua had gone down the left wing and put in a dinking kick through, and Derns had won a turnover, so it was cracking stuff from the Canes. That was maybe one of the better tries. Karifi and Flanders' hands in that one as well. 26-5, and the Brumbies' hands were just so bad. So bad. They were just at 6s and 7s. Finanga-Nofo got his 4th from Brumbies loose ball. He hacked it through and had the gas to beat Ed Med. So 33 points to 5. McPherson was denied one, the big Brumbies replacement lock, when he powered over Jordy Barrett. He couldn't quite ground the ball. TMO chalked that one off, but Toole got an intercept on Harkin a wee bit later. No one was going to catch that man. He is the speedster. So 33 points to 12 is still too far away to come back, isn't it? But yeah, the Canes were not going to be denied to get that kind of last try wins, because they had 2 more, and then one from Morby after Inari had put a nice little blindside grubber kick through, and then turnover ball again saw the Canes strike. Rover was able to finish it off. Morby was the man who set that one up out on the right wing. So 45-12 is a proper hiding for 2 sides at the upper end of the table. As I said, the Canes I still think are looking a cut above. Imagine if they're playing at home. It was close to 50 tackles busted in this game. It was 48-13. So the Brumbies tackle percentage is 76, which is poor, to put it kindly. The Canes, on the other hand, were at 91%. The Brumbies could not break them down. Position is with the Canes. Their line out was 94%, whereas the Brumbies were 75%. So just key areas. The Canes were just too good. Finanga-Nofo, 6 defenders beaten. Yose 6. Harkin 5. Morby 4. Karifi 17 tackles, cracking stuff from him. Toole had a bunch of carries and over 175 metres, but a lot of them in that intercept because he went like 80 metres. Rory Scott had 19 tackles in a losing shift, but yeah, Brumbies were pretty underwhelming. But part of that's the Canes making them look bad. Because the Canes, as much as they're going to get talked about for the fitting on awful tries and the Morby tries, their defensive shift was also phenomenal in this game. Gonna go watch the Blues. You guys let us know your thoughts on the match. Take care, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. See you later.